Hey, Hyrule Toy Reviews here, and we are going toy hunting today at the Great Toyhio Toy Show. I have heard about this event for years, and I've just never managed to make it, so I'm excited to go. We're going to hang out with Tommy and Jackson of the 1313 podcast, and we're just going to see if there's anything cool to find. A couple of things I'm looking for. I have a convention coming up where I'm meeting Hayden Christensen. I'd like to find a Duels and Vader for cheaper than eBay prices. And a Clone Wars 3.75 Gunner figure, because I had one as a kid. I've recently come up with a custom of one, and now I want the one I had as a kid back. So, those are kind of the things I'm hoping to find today. Let's go and see what we turn up. Goodbye, Ahsoka. Got the Waffle House with the boys. Hey. Tommy and Jackson stopped to hit up an ATM, but here we are. There's actually a decent little line, so it's busier than I thought it'd be. But let's go see what's going on. We have yet to actually pick up our wristbands, so hopefully that's just admission and I can just buy them. Already got some pickups going on. I found the Duels and Vader I'm looking to get signed for $45. That is a good deal for what it is. I also picked up this ATDP driver and speeder bike. That's a costume I'm going to do for the 501st. I'm going to start working on it throughout this year. So I had to have one in the collection. So all in all, good finds. We're going to go keep looking around, see what there is to find. What are you getting?
We just picked up what our February Patreon prize is going to be.
Nice, that's a good one. Another score, talking to 23. Alright, so I am back from Toyhio, and I want to share my haul with you. So, I got two really cool figures I'm really hyped about here. I mentioned it in 1313's vlog. I don't know if I mentioned it here, but I am working on a 501st costume. Right now I'm on research stages, but it will be kind of a this year project, and there will be videos for an ATDP driver from Star Wars Rebels. It is one of my favorite trooper designs, and it looks like a really comfortable costume as far as costumes go. So I'm ready for that. So I picked up the Star Wars Rebels ATDP driver on single card. It's a really cool figure. It's one that I had back in the day, and I ended up liquidating my 3 3/4 a few years back, and I wish a few pieces I may have kept like that one, but that's okay. Another thing I picked up was the ATDP driver with the speeder pack. This came out during the Rogue One product era. This was $15. This was $25, and actually Tommy contributed a little bit to that, so thanks 1313 Tommy, and check out their vlog. But Tommy threw in a little bit on that because I was just kind of running low on funds at the end of the day, and he wanted me to go home with it. So thank you, Tommy. I appreciate that. Another pickup was this stap, this 3 3/4 inch stap. Now, I did a video on these a while back about how all these staps are way too big for 3-inch figures, but they fit 6-inch figures really well. So I picked up this Geonosis battle droid today. The stat was priced at 7. I talked them down to 5. The droid was priced at 30. I know the guy running that booth pretty well. I talked him down to 23. I told him I buy enough from you, cut me a break, and he's like, "Yep, this is your rewards program." So I got that for 23 and 5. I'm pretty happy with that. And then the piece that I was looking for, the Dual End Darth Vader. I found this pretty early on. I snagged it for $45. They were not willing to negotiate on that at all. And admittedly, I was a little bummed. I should have walked around a bit, because actually a few booths later, I found him for $35. But the guys I got him for $45, I've run into at a lot of cons. They're nice guys, and they set up next to us at Erie. So I was happy to do it. They're good people, and we like talking to them. So, super happy to have this Dual End Vader in the collection. This will be getting signed by Hayden Christensen at the Awesome Con in Washington, D.C. in about a month. So, I'm really hyped. So, all in all, today I had a really good haul. I think Toyhio is an amazing toy show. You know, I didn't expect it to be tiny. I didn't expect it to be huge. You know, I figured it'd be somewhere in the middle, and it was bigger than I thought it'd be, and they had a lot of really cool stuff to see. It was a really nice mix. There was a good mix of vintage and modern and a bit of everything. I saw a guy there with Doctor Who figures. I never see Doctor Who figures, so nothing I needed, but it was just really cool to see someone that had that. I mean, there was some niche stuff. So I had a good time. Don't forget to check out your local toy shows. I mean, I know I do a lot of coverage where, you know, I go to like these big town conventions, you know, these big city conventions, and those are fine and those are fun and I have a good time. But your small town cons are good too. You have a lot of vendors there that are really cool, and you can haggle with them, and you can find some really neat niche items. So I had a great time. I hope that you had a good time just seeing what there was to see. I will catch you next time. Until then, may the Force be with each and every one of you, and goodbye.